Friends, same night, second video. It is yet another episode of If You Judge It by Its Cover. Yes, I am really pined. So this book that I read was called The Templar Legacy, and it was by Steve Berry. And let me read the entire description to you. It's a little bit long, so bear with me. The ancient order of the Knights Templar possessed untold wealth and absolute power over kings and popes until the Inquisition, when they were wiped from the face of the earth, their hidden riches lost. But now two forces vying for the treasure have learned that it is not all what they thought it was, and its true nature could change the modern world. Cotton Malone, one-time top operative for the U.S. Justice Department, is employing quiet new life as an antiquarian book dealer in Copenhagen, when an unexpected call to action reawakens his hair-trigger instincts and plunges him back into the cloak and dagger world he thought he'd left behind. It begins with a violent robbery attempt on Cotton's former supervisor, Stephanie Nell, who's far from home on a mission that has nothing to do with national security, armed with vital clues. To a series of centuries-old puzzles scattered across Europe, she means to crack a mystery that has tantalized scholars and fortune hunters through the ages by finding the legendary cache of wealth and forbidden knowledge thought to have been lost forever when the Order of the Knights Templar was exterminated in the 14th century. But she's not alone. Competing for historic prize and desperate for the crucial information Stephanie possesses, it's Raymond de Roquefort, a shadowy zealot with an army of assassins at his command. Welcome or not, Cotton seeks to even the odds in the perilous race, but the more he learns about the ancient conspiracy surrounding the Knights Templar, the more he realizes that even more than lives are at stake. At the end of a lethal game of conquest, rife, intrigue, treachery, and a craven lust for power lies a shattering discovery that could rock the civilized world, and in the wrong hands, bring it to its knees. Whew, that was a long description. So this book is about, 480 pages long. Wait, let me see. No, that's not wrong. That is at the end of the references. It's 475 pages long. I apologize. I have trouble with flipping through pages lately. So this book, I wound up loving it, but in the beginning it was tough to get into because it was sort of written as if I was supposed to be reading a sequel, and maybe I am, but there's no indication that it's a sequel. There's no information that it is a sequel. As far as the world knows, this is a standalone book, unless I'm clueless and just not seeing something. But that made it hard to get into at first, but as it kept going, it was intriguing, and I really wanted to know what was happening. Because there's three different stories, and you want to know how they collide. And so, you can tell they collide, but you're just not tying it together until you get to the end. And I love it. I thought it was great. It was mystery. It kept me intrigued. I highly recommend this author. I'm going to buy his other books. It's got world travel. It's a mystery. Now, there's not necessarily romance in it, and some of the stuff is written in a rather odd way. Like I said, I thought I was reading a sequel to something. But it's a great book. I would highly recommend it, and that is The Templar Legacy by Steve Berry. I know this one isn't very long, but just wanted to give you guys that insight. So, thank you again for watching. Remember to hit the comment button. Tell me what you think, what you like, what you don't like. Recommend books to me, guys, because I would love to review books that you want to know about. And please keep coming back for more book reviews. So, that's it for this episode of If You... tongue twister every time I say it. If You Judge It by Its Cover. Good night, guys.